How's it going, all you lovely little weirdos? I am the Gobaloutcast, and that is my co-host, the ever lovely, my assistant, the Anime Shogun. No smart-ass comeback?
Not today.
I am shocked, dear sir.
Lies and scrutiny.
And today we're going to be talking about the new anime that popped out, Devil
Popped
May
out.
Cry.
Really? That's your choice of words? It's popped out.
Yep.
That's just terrible.
Yeah. I'm a terrible guy. What can I say?
Yeah, I could have figured that.
You love me and you know it.
I fucking hate you.
But, alright. Animation alone was really great.
Well, how far have you gotten?
I finished it.
Oh, you finally finished it too.
I finished it a while ago. I finished it last weekend.
So did we.
Really great. But first and foremost, animation itself was really great.
Yeah, I will say I like the animation. I would say was great. Sorry, I'm focused but not focused.
I get it. I get it. And for those of who don't know, that was Kevin Conroy's official last dub before he passed away.
Which is interesting.
Which means they had it in production for a while. But yeah, he played a really good kind of like secondary villain.
Right.
But all right, first things first, the president reminded me of a bottom bitch.
Yeah. Uh
I saw I
out
saw
of out of everybody that's watched it with me, even the girlfriend's like, really, because of
like
how the
when
president was acting with.
oh he's definitely a sub bomb. He's definitely a sub bottom.
Well, like she was not happy. I think she was almost offended.
Because I'm sitting there watching it and I'm like, hey, look, all right, that guy looks like he's gonna be all right. I'm a big Texan guy, and then he just talks like this, and I'm all like,
Yeah, she
I'm si-
was she was pissed.
I'm sitting there like, really, really, that's the voice they went with him. Okay, that's a choice. You could definitely tell that dude was a fucking bottom.
Well, let's talk about the vice president.
Oh, I fucking loved him. Fucking loved him. Every scene he was in, I loved it.
Yeah,
Like stone cold, hard faced. Ooh. Man of God.
that right there is something I want to talk about. The whole man of God thing.
Yep.
It really kind of threw me off. It kind of gave me DMC4 vibes.
Right, right. It almost made me want to buy the DMC games.
Oh yeah.
Like it was nuts. But my biggest curiosity though is the way they set it up was in the second season. If they're gonna bring him back and if they're going to recast his character or if they're just gonna take old footage of Kevin
Talking about the
Conroy
vice
and try and
president.
yeah, the vice president of Kevin Conroy and just try and do it that way like they do with some characters. Like that's my biggest curiosity. Because no matter what they do, it'll. My personal opinion is not going to be as good. If
It'll
they
be
do like a,
interesting, that's for sure.
it will be interesting. It really will. Now, what do you think about them using the voice of Nero as Dante?
I liked it. Hands down, I actually liked it.
Okay.
I think it's good, but what I'm also kind of curious about is what's the word I'm looking for? I'm more curious about season 2
Honestly, I am too.
because we are Dante grew his hair out. That has been confirmed.
Yep.
But what I'm really more excited for is his weapons.
Oh, Ebony and
We
Ivory.
are getting Ebony and Ivory.
Like when I first saw the main the White Rabbit talk to. By the way, spoilers ahead. When I first saw the White Rabbit talk to that mysterious demon dude, I sat there and I was like,
Yep.
"Oh, that is definitely Virgil." Because anybody who knows about the Devil May Cry franchise knows he has a brother and knows his brother's alive.
Yes.
And the voice actor for Devil May Cry 5 is a guy named Ruben Langdon. I'm trying to see if he played in the other ones as Devil May Cry. But it looks like he
I
was
don't
just
know.
in the fifth one. It looks like he was just in Devil May Cry 5. I don't know if he was in the original ones too.
I think the voice has changed.
Let me try to find. You talk about some of your favorite scenes real quick.
Well, okay. Start off with there should be a medium and a large. So, um, for me, the one I like, the very beginning um when they're in his apartment. Sorry, I was trying to think on it. When they're in the apartment and he's playing Street Fighter. They're all going at him, and I like how he puts on the music, which was um Rage Against the Machines, which was good.
Yep.
And then when they were shooting each other, um, or they were shooting the wall, and they were like, he's like, "Who are we shooting at?"
Yep.
He's like that. That was my favorite. Um, I like how they introduced Lady.
There was
Another one
Lady.
of my favorites. Yeah, Marianne is Lady.
That's right.
I mean, I can't talk instead of saying my little moments. The thing I'm going to sit there and say is the very beginning with the music. I loved the opening
Oh
and what
God, I
song they
wanted to
chose
talk
for
about
the
the opening at
opening.
one point. Yeah, the opening was good.
I loved when he's chasing down Lady
Yep.
Marianne, but when he's chasing down Lady on the bike to get his pendant back,
Yep.
you hear Last Resort. Then he literally takes the motorcycle and uses it like a club against the two idiot brothers.
Yep.
I loved it. And then, the very beginning, them trying to tease for Virgil. I loved it.
Yeah.
The introduction to Lady, Lady's weapon, I loved.
I'm
I love
curious.
seeing Rebellion,
Yep.
his sword.
one of my favorite scenes is in the gunfight, and fuck, how that scene go? And I remember the end of the scene. He goes, "Your mom does though."
Uh-huh.
Yeah, fuck. I loved how much of a smartass he was.
Yeah, I will sit there and say that.
My biggest curiosity is where in the timeline it fits.
We don't know that it's in a timeline. This could be an alternative reality.
That is true. That is true. That is very true. I love the little nods towards the other Capcom games.
Oh, yes. Like when he meets the one guy, and God, what did he sit there and say? He was like, "This is the third worst job ever." He's like, "Oh yeah, the Raccoon City job."
Yep. Oh, when I heard that, I'm like, hey, Raccoon City, Resident Evil.
What about the Mega Man?
I saw that and I loved it. Fucking loved it. I'm like, yeah, Mega Man. I thought that I thought that was neat little nods towards other Capcom games. At least I think Mega Man is Capcom.
Yes. Mega Man, I think is Sega.
Mega Man is a part of the Capcom franchise.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yes. So it makes sense why they put it in as a little nod.
Yeah.
But yeah, another one of my favorite moments, I think it would have to be fuck. I think in the airplane when they're fucking egging Dante on and he just finally snaps.
Yeah.
I was also kind of sad when his broker died. Like
That's okay.
I was all like, he was kind of an asshole, kind of a cheesy, sleazy fucker, but he was still a decent fellow. And yes, I used the word fellow.
That's okay. I liked and I think for me the other part was is I liked the very end.
Okay.
When they talk about the you see the dude in blue come in and he's like, these humans think they're riding into the storm.
Yep. I
They
am
don't
the
know
storm.
that I am that storm.
Yep.
And
Virgil.
then you hear the subtle music of fucking Virgil's from
Yep.
like Virgil's music from DMC5. Oh my god, I loved it.
Oh, it's gonna be. I hope to God they do a Virgil and Dante scene in the season two. If this doesn't get a season two, I would be honestly be surprised. It was really good.
There is going to be a season 2.
Okay. I didn't hear anything. That's why I was all like, if it doesn't, because it
Yeah,
was
there
really
is
good.
going to be season 2. It was already in production
Okay.
and they've already leaked trailers for it.
I'll have to look up some of those trailers.
They've leaked trailers for it because of the fact that Evanescence has got new music coming out for it.
Yeah, I did see something about that. I did see something about that Evanescence and Devil May Cry anime.
And Dante is he's getting his longer hair like he did in DMC5.
Yep. Because at the end he was in that tube.
Yep. And you're gonna see Ebony and Ivy coming out.
Yep.
I'm curious to see if we're gonna have Nero come out.
Well, that's gonna be curious then, because that makes me curious. Because Johnny Young Bosch plays Nero in Devil May Cry 5.
Yeah.
Makes me curious if they're gonna have him play two characters or still play Dante, or someone else is gonna play Dante and he plays Nero.
That's the question, but that's what I'm going to go with is that he's gonna play both because you can
Yeah.
do almost like a side by side.
Yeah, he is a really good. He is actually one of my favorite voice actors for anime. Overall, he's my top five. I think my top five would have to be Kevin Conroy, him, fuck, the guy who plays Bender. I always
Hmm.
forget his. I always forget his name. Mark Hamill and Tim Curry. But I loved how cocky Dante was.
Oh yeah, this was the most arrogant, cocky we've ever seen.
Yeah. But another. All right. So animation style, great. Music, fucking phenomenal. Loved the opening. Always jam. I never skipped the opening. I always jammed out to it.
Neither did we. We never skipped it.
But and the voice acting on par, in my opinion. What are you hoping to see in season two? Besides like Nero and all that shit. Like
Nero, Ebony and Ivory. I want to see more rebellion. I want to see his new sword. I want to see more Virgil.
I would love to see more Virgil too, actually. And by the way, my fan theory is the White Rabbit is the boy that she played with.
Wait, you've already seen it.
They didn't really specify about it. They
They
just
did
showed
though.
the boy with the glasses that used the sword and she used the gun and later used the
Yeah.
gun. That's my fan theory because they never specified anything about him. He just stopped appearing.
Yeah, I think they did actually.
I don't remember hearing, or seeing anything about it. I remember seeing about what
When you
happened to.
see the episode in that episode, he literally is seen playing and shooting with Mary.
Yeah, yeah. But then it
No,
skips.
no, no, there's no but about it. You see right there, they were childhood friends. They were playing together.
Yeah,
But then he got fostered out to a different family, so she had lost contact with him. He found the rift. He went to
Okay.
Malacca.
Okay. Yep. Now I remember. Now I
He
remember.
found a
Yeah.
new family. Then he came back. When he came back, she was cold. She had joined up in the military, and she had killed his adopted family because they were no longer communicating. They basically forgot about each other.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
he had a vendetta against her and the company she works for.
I don't think they ever recognized each other because it didn't specify if they were friends, cousins, or whatever the fuck.
No, they were childhood friends, and yeah, they kind of left it for you to figure it out. But even still, as long as you're paying attention, you see that they're hanging out.
Yeah. I did like how he did how I think it was Dante that said that. Was it Dante or was it? I remember someone saying that
Sure.
who's a better dog than someone that has nothing to left to lose. That the government would never purposely kill a family to give someone a chance, give someone a purpose.
Wasn't that the White Rabbit?
I can't remember if it was the White Rabbit or Dante, but I remember someone saying that, and she just like remembers everything, and she's like, "Oh my God, it's true." And that yet she still followed rules, say, because she ended up
Yeah, because
ejecting him and taking the.
towards the end she betrayed Dante,
Yeah,
and that's where he got put in there. But even he called her lady.
yeah. Which is going to be interesting. I can't honestly. there's a few characters I can't wait for them to I can't wait for them to introduce. Um, More lady. There's a clone of
Trish.
someone who looks like Dante's and Virgil's mother.
Trish.
I think they kind of played with it a little
Dude,
bit
I was
with.
gonna say you're not saying anything, and I'm literally about to scream it at you. The name of the character is Trish.
Thank you. I couldn't remember her name.
I was like Trish. You just kept going. I was like Trish. That's who you're thinking about. Is Trish. Trish is like half human, half demon. That looks a lot like his mother.
Yes. But I noticed they kind of played with it a little bit with that secretary lady with the vice president.
Yeah, they kind of had her look like it. Theory could be that she is going to be actually down in the demon realm, and she's going to get like changed to half human, half demon,
Okay.
and that they're going to set it up where it's Trish.
Okay.
It's Dante's clone mother.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Honestly, I thought the fucking Ebony and Ivory was already in the anime until you said something.
No, they aren't. Not yet.
Okay. It's been forever
Because
since
he
I played
keeps
any of the
breaking his
games.
pistols. So there's two guns that could be introduced first. It's I'd have to look it up because you have Ebony and Ivory, but those I think aren't his first weapons.
Yeah.
What is it? Here. Oh, Lucid Umbra.
Okay.
It's like Lucy and Umbra because it's Luce and Umbra.
Okay. Now, in the anime, he didn't realize he was a demon, half demon, early on in the anime. I couldn't. I can't remember. Did he know he was half demon in the games?
In the games, I haven't played much of the older games, but in the other ones, he knew.
Yeah.
So this one they were trying to play it off as he didn't know. In reality, he actually does know. I think it's just more of it's suppressed.
Yeah. Yeah, because I just couldn't remember. Because it's been forever
Yeah,
since I've
no,
played any of the older ones.
it's so in the games he knew. In the anime that they just did, it was kind of suppressed.
Yeah.
He knew Dad kind of left out on and kind of skipped town because he didn't realize that Dad kind of trapped himself and got himself killed in hell.
Yeah. To protect the humans.
Yeah, but he's now figuring everything out.
Yeah, yeah. Spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't played the games at all. If you haven't played those games, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Communist swine.
Fucking liberals.
Them fucking liberals.
And that's how we get canceled.
Yep.
Now, I do remember in the fifth one, at the end of it, Dante and Virgil kind of made up and their last scene in hell fighting the demons together.
Yes and no. They didn't exactly make up. I'm gonna fix that right now. They didn't exactly make up. It was Virgil was basically like, Dante, the only person that's gonna kill you is me.
Yeah, the way you describe it makes it sound more like a Naruto and Sasuke thing.
The Like I said, I don't really know what to tell you on that. Basically, the way they did it was, hey, DMC5 is, I'm gonna kill you. The only one allowed to kill you is me.
Yeah.
And Nero came up and basically fucking like smacked the shit out of both of them. He's like, nah, I'm putting an end to the sibling rivalry right now. And Dante's like, damn near ain't gonna kill me. What the fuck are you talking about? That bitch slap damn near almost killed me. And Virgil was like, interesting.
Look, the ending of it because I did watch a video about it where a video of it at the end of the game. It showed just Dante and Virgil in hell, kind of back to back, fighting
Yeah,
demons
they were
together.
fighting the demons, but they still weren't. They
I
still
need to get.
weren't like that.
Yeah, looks like I need to play the video game then.
You do.
Get it and beat it. Although if I do it, I'll probably just get it from the original one and play from the original one onward, so that way I can get the full
I
story.
would.
Any lasting moments in there that kind of melted your cold, distant heart?
Like I said, I was happy to fucking see Lady and how they did Lady. I like to see that they did Kalina Ann, Lady's weapon.
Yep,
I was happy with that.
I liked her action scenes.
But yeah, outside of that, I mean, music, everything was great. I was not complaining one bit.
Oh God, no. On a scale from 1 to 10,
Uh,
for a first season, I'd say 9.
First season, 10 out of 10.
Well, I say 9 because it left a lot of doors open that could make it even better for season
And
2.
there's nothing wrong with that.
Oh God, no. But yeah, it was really fucking good. I'd say watch it, people. Enjoy it. It's on Netflix. Watch the 2025 version, not the 2008 version.
Yes.
And I think there's been like multiple different Dantes.
Eh.
There has been, yeah. Hold on. There's one, two, three, four, five, six. Looks like 6 people for Devil May Cry for who played Dante.
Yes, but Dante will always be Dante. Good luck
Oh
with
yeah,
that.
yeah. Tim Phillips played Dante in Devil May Cry 2013. Ruben Landon played him in Devil May Cry 5. Yeah, a bunch of people played him.
But we're kind of already pushing our limit here,
Yeah, yeah, we are.
which
And
is good because I want to be fucking done with you already.
you love me and you want me. I know it.
No, I think I'd rather fucking gag myself.
I can do it for you.
No thanks.
All right, people. You know where to find us. You know you love us. Join us on Discord.
And yeah, join us on Discord. Check out all our shit. Global's a little bitch.
A little bit, yeah. Join us on Discord. Join us on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe.
And cup the balls.
And remember, everybody, grab his dick and twist it.
Go Dick Twist.